In this short essay, I just want to point out some examples of maps of the markers of authorial plan. Now, there are things in academic writing that are meant to give you an idea of what the paper is about. One is obviously the two-tier title. The other one is the abstract. You've got to read those if you want to understand at a glance what the paper is going to be about. But the maps are going to be worked into the writing, all right? And they're going to look something like this. All right? I seek to disclose one that uses, okay, there's this, and then this essay is meant to explore the logic of late capitalism. I have couched this discussion in terms of logos. Okay. Those are maps. Proceeding through the series of examples of the brand W goods, and I will present the semiotic analysis. That's a map. I will venture an exploration of the impact. Okay. I focus here on the presidential Republican. Whoops, I got too much. Now here's, I will argue that the certificate, that's this thesis. Okay, so all of those are maps. Let's take another look at an example here. Let me pull another one up. Let's see where we get the maps on this one. Okay, again, the two-tier title is meant to give you a lot of information, and definitely the abstract too. Now this person opens up with a concrete example of something, but oops, let me get this out of the way. Okay, see this? The main task of this study was to determine. That's a map, even though it doesn't say, you know, I'm going to do this. This person's not using the first person, but that does tell you what the goal was. Given the research discussed earlier, there is some base of reason to form expectations as to what will be found. However, given that so much, we opted to present research questions. So they're telling you that's a map. That we're not really going to try to present a thesis. We're just going to try to prove that some important questions need to be asked. So if we scroll down here, you see this right here? That's a map. It's telling you the research question. Research question number 2, that's another one. Research question number 3. So, you know, therefore we ask the following research question. These are all examples of markers of authors' planning. Now let's take a look at one more. This is the one that you read. All right, notice the two-tier title, the abstract, again, very important. Okay, here are where the maps show up. In this study, we explore the effects, okay? As such, we use forms of language to do this. This paper is organized as follows. Section 2 does this, Section 3 does that. Those are all designed to give you the plan of the article, to help you read it, quickly. This analysis led to the following research hypotheses, or, you know, tentative theses. Hypothesis 1, Hypothesis 2. Now, it's always good to look toward the end also to see if you find maps at the end, and usually you will in the conclusion or the discussion. And here they give you the summary of what they found. Hypothesis 1 was supported, and hypothesis 2 was partially validated. So, and if you look at it here too, they're going over that. Whenever you find conclusion, the word conclusion also in an article, they're not saying, okay, let me just give you a nifty way to close up my writing. They're saying, let me tell you my thesis again. Now maps are going to be down there, and so don't forget to look at the bottom as well as the top for an academic work to find these sentences that tell you quickly what the plan is like, what the points are going to be. It's sort of like an outline, but interspersed in the actual writing. And if you can learn how to recognize those sentences, you can read these articles faster with more comprehension.